Yes, 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 yes. Welcome once again to Oweleke TV. And this is another talk show with V, your host. I just want to give you something small. Let's talk a little about fashion. And I'm going to be giving you something that we're going to talk about. If you have something to say about it, you can go ahead and say what you want to say. And right now, I want to start with something I saw very creative. Now, you see this one? This one. I was imagining how will somebody be so creative to use newspaper to create a nice suit. I don't know what you can do with fashion, but I just want to make you understand that this is how much I love fashion. This is how much fashion is going to a better place. Because do you know something? This world itself is fashion. Do you understand? So I can imagine somebody waking up in the morning, thinking about something crazy, then voila, he comes out with this setting. There are different ways you can make fashion count. Do you understand? Fashion can count in many ways. Fashion can count in many ways. And I want you to love fashion and become fashion because life itself is fashion. Okay. Talking about little handworks. When we're talking about, I told you fashion is very broad. I did, right? I'm very sure I did. If you don't remember, then pray for retentive memory. Amen. Now, I talked about fashion being broad. Having a handwork, making something beautiful out of nothing is fashion. Now, imagine this bracelet, or should I call it a necklace, made with balloons. Who would have imagined that balloons can turn out to be a beautiful necklace? Who would have thought of that? But because of how broad fashion can be, it can make you think outside the box. It can make you do things that you were not even imagining before. But it just brings out the light. It has a light. It gives you something. It brings out something extraordinary.
Welcome to our YouTube channels. If you like the programs that you're watching, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell over there if you want to see more interesting programs come your way. Thank you.
You can imagine how beautiful that is. That is being creative, using your hand to make something out of the blues. You can use that for a red carpet, trust me. And it will be like a talk of the day because it is unique. It is not normal. It's not what everybody is wearing. Now, see this word. This is how much somebody loves music. So they carry dicks arranged. Now, this dicks that was being arranged it didn't come out just like that. It came out because there is this love. And guess what brings it out? It is the fashion world. Once you're in there, it can drive you crazy. That is why you see people doing plenty. Okay, see this one. Now, spoons, plastics, made beautiful skirts. Plastics. These are creative artworks. That is why fashion cannot just be limited to one thing. Fashion itself is act. Fashion itself is mind. It is in your brain. It is everything that you can imagine. It's everything that you cannot even think of because it brings out something that is not there and it makes it happen or it makes it come to reality. Now, see tissue. You know that toilet roll that they use for toilets? 9% use make gown. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the world of fashion? How you can bring out something that doesn't look valuable and makes it valuable? How well are we these days? Are we thinking about just the whole normal? Or are we doing copycats? Or are we doing the whole copy and paste? No. Tissue was made out of a gown. What else can you make out of it? We have the newspapers, we have the tissue, we have the plastics, we have the dicks, skirts. We have so many of it. Why? Because fashion itself is broad. And I love the fact that fashion is not limited to one thing. I love the fact that fashion is so much more that you can imagine. Now, I want to see somebody having something in his brain or in his head or in his mind or in his imagination about fashion? How much can you say, or how much can you explain fashion? Do you see fashion as the whole Ankara thing, or the whole male and female outfit? Or are you seeing it as something that can bring out something better in you? Fashion itself is a world. Once you go into the world, imagine the Barbie world. Yeah, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Yeah, I'm a fashion girl in a fashion world. Now, imagine yourself in that fashion world, having something more creative, something bigger, something that somebody will see and say, this is not fine. But you know that this is out of the box. Fashion model, they are linked together. They are not so separated from each other. They are somehow linked together. Do you understand? So yes, we had a long talk today, and I hope you enjoyed this talk. This is just to let you know that fashion is all about creativity. It's not just all about what your hands can imitate. It's about you being creative and making something beautiful, making trash trendy.
Welcome to our YouTube channels. If you like the programs that you're watching, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that little bell over there if you want to see more interesting programs come your way. Thank you.
So I'm a fashion girl in a fashion world. Yes. Now imagine yourself being in the fashion world. Imagine yourself bringing out something creative out of the fashion world. Fashion is not just something that you just copy and paste. It's being creative. It's having something that is not there and making it available. Something invisible, then making it visible for the world to see. Now imagine this trash turning trendy, making it look different from what everybody will see it as a trash. I'm seeing a trash, you know, but it's no longer what it is. It is now trendy. It's now something that you can say this is art, because fashion is art. And what is art? Art is the world. Art is music. Art is this. Fashion is same as it is so broad. It's not something that you can just sit down and say, okay, give me the skirt. Just do it like this. Then you wake up in the morning and say, okay, and you're following exactly. That is not fashion. Don't call yourself a fashion designer. Call yourself tailor. I've been a seamster. I've been a seamstress. Don't call yourself a fashion designer. Fashion designers are meant to be creative. They are meant to create something and make it look different from what every other person imagined it to be. Okay, now see this one. See, this is art. Yes, using Milo to make, be like this on an advert. And they advertise Milo with that. Yes. I can see something out of it, which is the creative, you know, aspect of it. But I won't call this one art because it's not really beautiful. Yes, I've been saying everything is beautiful, but this one isn't beautiful. It looks like a disaster. This is what I call fashion disaster, and it is not so terrible, but somehow terrible. Yeah. So you can imagine somebody doing that. That's because the person imagined, how can I bring out a Milo leather or a Milo sachet? How can I make it look like something I want to use for an advert? How can I make it look like something somebody wants to look at? That is why that was made. That's being creative. But don't be creative and be, you know, make it not look enticing or something somebody wants to watch. Make it creative, but let it be something we want to see and we like. We even want to replicate it in our Ankara, in our other fabrics. Do you understand what fashion is all about? Yes, I know you do. And lastly, I just wanted to see how beautiful this is. This is how much more of a seamster or a fashion designer. That is how much the thread. Now, I can see so many things inside this outfit. That's the thread, right? You use the thread to make your outfit. The thread is what goes in and out. Without the thread, there is nothing you're doing. You can't gum every clothes. You can't use super glue and gum the clothes. You need a thread. So imagine somebody waking up to do this, just to let you know that fashion, making outfits, making whatever you want to make, you need this thread to make it happen. You need this beautiful piece to make it happen. That is how much, that is like a whole picture of a fashion house or a whole picture of fashion itself. Yes, there's something to use pin, but it will go off. But once you're with your thread, once the thread goes in between the clothes, entangles it and makes it something wearable, something you can go out with, something you can enjoy, something you can be comfortable with, just as our makeup is all about too. Something that makes you just say, yes, I look beautiful, I look fine. If you don't like what you wear, you can't walk with it. You can't enjoy it. You can't even be proud, you know. You know, sometimes if you go out and somebody is like, this your clothes is torn. From that moment, you cannot do anything again. Your mind is in that turn or is in that spoiled something. But when somebody is like, wow, I like your outfit. See, sister, even if you know sabi catwalk, you'll begin a catwalk. You will just begin to do swag, unnecessary swag that nobody sent you. Why? Because you look good. So that's how much fashion can make you look good. And yes, that is all for this. That is all for today. And we're going to talk more. We're going to have some videos, you know, those video sagas. We're going to talk about them. And don't laugh too much because truly, yes, I want to dive into that of the modeling too. Because all these are models, you know, all these are fashion model. They are linked together. They are not so separated from each other. They are somehow linked together. Do you understand? So yes, we had a long talk today, and I hope you enjoyed this talk. This is just to let you know that fashion is all about creativity. It's not just all about what your hands can imitate. It's about you being creative and making something beautiful, making trash trendy.
Hello, I'm a hairstylist. My name is Precious Chijeki. As you can see, I made her hair. Shout out to Oweleke's TV. Keep watching. We love you. Thank you.
I want to say a big shout out to Oweleke TV. We love you. Keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe. God bless you.
Keep watching Oweleke's TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Love you.
Okay. Oweleke TV. Please subscribe, share, like, and also comment.
Okay, thank you so much, and I'm going to see you again on my studio and sign out. See you when I see you again. See ya.